Well, the project was a terribly interesting and challenging one. Our customer manufactures a range of bent tubes, different diameters, different lengths, different numbers of bends, and the present process uses hard tooling, very complicated and expensive three-dimensional hard tooling. They wanted an automated process that could determine which tool or which tube was to be processed, determine what the cutoff length had to be, and then automatically do it. And all this would be with no tooling required. It was all done automatically.
MILA replaces a manual process. When a tube would come off an automated tube bender, the technician would then take it to multiple pieces of equipment and fixtures to cut it in the right place and finish it and deburr it, all while checking to make sure that their actions were correct. With MILA, all that's automated. So the technician would then load the tube into our system, and the system would take care of everything else.
We're laying out in the computer all of these different part numbers, finding the optimal orientation in 3D space, and figuring out where the machine can grab onto and locate and index these parts. That's both easy for the user to load into the machine and easy for the machine to manipulate.
The biggest deal about MILA is the fact that it's fixtureless. Typically, when you have a bent tube, you have a fixture that you orient the tube in, and then you cut both sides of the ends, knowing where it needs to be cut. With a fixtureless solution, there is a laser that scans the ends of the tubes. There is programming software to identify where the true ends need to be, and the MILA robot orients the tube in a particular orientation to have those cuts meet the tolerances that are required. And that is very special.
Realtime really focused on the creative product development side. We were creating a solution for our customer that was really unique, that could take a significant number of different bent tube configurations and make a single workstation that could handle all those different tubes.
Process control was a real issue for them, as well as to make one of these sophisticated holding tools was months and thousands of dollars. And they had a lot of tubes. We looked at, started off, I believe, in the neighborhood of 50 products they're trying to cover. So this one machine could replace that hard tooling. It was a response time issue for them, and it was a real cost savings for them in the long run. So I think the payback on the machine was pretty decent.
Where this project led us is real understanding of what an integration means. Integrating into an automated work cell.
We were partnering with our customer to really develop one of their first automated work cells. So a lot of their processes currently are manual, and with MILA, the goal was number one, cut tubes automatically, but number two, really see what that technology can do for them as a company.
As a part of this machine, the parts of can you measure something is something that has applicable applications perhaps for other customers that have complex geometry that want to know where it is. We could help them find it and measure it. The 6-axis robot or the robotics that can then take something and put it precisely in a place can be sliced out if somebody needs help with that. So we could help with the application of go find something and put it somewhere. And then the final piece of the puzzle on this machine is the cutting process, because actually we were cutting a material called Inconel, which is tough. It's real tough, and it eats saw blades for lunch. And so we worked with the saw manufacturer and a manufacturer of the lubrication system to get that. So if we found somebody that needed help cutting more sophisticated, difficult metals, we could help them with controlling their saws and controlling their process there.
The innovation we created for MILA can be used in multiple fields, not just in aerospace. It can be in HVACs and other projects as well.
Realtime is a team of really experienced engineers in all disciplines: mechanical, electrical, software testing. And we all have different backgrounds, so we're able to come together in a really unique way with all our years of experience, looking from different perspectives, and find the right solution, the right innovative solution for our customer.